What is up, Packer fans? Back again. So, there's not much to say. There's just not much to say. 363 yards. 363 yards. And this is a passing league. And we're not talking about 363 yards passing. We're talking about 363 yards running the football. And I think like 301 of them came between Jalen Hurts and the Eagles starting running back Miles Sanders. This game was nuts. And for the Packers to go down with such a fight was inspiring, but we don't need inspiring. We needed a win against the Eagles. Packers fall to 4-8. The Eagles jump to 10-1. Packers, it was a shootout. It was a duel. It was super exciting. Packers fall down 13-0 right out the gate. The first quarter, the highest scoring first quarter in the NFL this season. Packers jump right back on top of them. They get 2 touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers, and now it's 14-13, which is nuts. Eagles come down right away, score another one, and now they're up 20-14, and then the Packers score again, make it 20-20 because Crosby missed an extra point. Oh my goodness. But then, the Eagles kind of jumped back out ahead, and it was too much for the Packers to make up. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions. The first one kind of fluky. Not a good throw, though. The second one, totally blamed it on Tyler Davis for running the wrong route. But that's to be expected. And then Aaron Rodgers got knocked out of the game. So then we saw Jordan Love, who actually came in 2 drives, 10 points, played really well, hit Watson on a perfect crosser, and he took it 63 yards for a touchdown. Huge, huge, huge for Jordan Love and for Watson. That's 6 touchdowns in 3 games for the rookie. He could beat Max McGee's, I think it's 1954 rookie record of 9 touchdown passes. At least maybe he could tie it. I thought Romeo Doubs would be the only receiver of the rookie class to be able to get there. Now, after Watson's crazy 3-week performance, he's at 6 touchdowns, so he's the guy now that could tie that record or beat that record, which is crazy. But for the Packers, giving up 363 rushing yards for a defense that plays zone, which should be a lot better against the run because you're always looking at the quarterback, especially a running quarterback. 15 missed tackles, though. That is the story. Just all over the field, everybody, all different levels, couldn't stop Jalen Hurts from scrambling, couldn't stop Jalen Hurts from rolling around, running around. And yeah, they did get a big stop on a 4th and 1 and a 3rd and 1, and it looked like Hurts even fumbled that 4th down play, but Hurts nonetheless ran it all over the Packers. And for years, since Colin Kaepernick in 2012, the Packers have had issues with running quarterbacks. But, you can't give up 363 yards rushing. You can't give up, 2 interceptions by your starting quarterback. Just can't have those things happen, especially in that first half. They had they were kind of getting ahead of the Eagles. Rodgers throwing those 2 picks really set them back, especially the one in the Eagles territory. They were not quite in the red zone, but close. But they did have a big fumble. Packers returned a fumble pretty much all the way down to like the Eagles 7-yard line or so. Penalties backed the Packers up, but Rodgers hit Aaron Jones for a big-time touchdown on 2nd and 20. So, this game was super exciting. It was super fun to watch until, obviously, seeing Aaron Rodgers go out, you kind of gasp. But then Jordan Love came in, first drive. He, completes his passes. He's right on the money. Crisp throws. Really played well. Got, first touchdown, and then the second drive, they just took the field goal instead of going for the touchdown because that would have made it a 1-score game. So for the Packers, just not enough. They needed to win. They absolutely needed to win. The missed tackles, the poor defensive play. Rasul Douglas got burned on 2 touchdown passes from Jalen Hurts. The first one kind of a tough situation against A.J. Brown in man-to-man coverage, but the second one he got beat by Quez Watkins on a back shoulder, and nice throw from Hurts, but Douglas he didn't read it at all. So just really a tough loss again. Packers falling to 4-8. Their playoff hopes pretty much died right there. I think there's like a 1% chance now. Rodgers said as long as we're mathematically in it, I still want to play, even though he got knocked out with either the ribs or the midsection, something, the abdomen area. He said it's the ribs. He was worried about a punctured lung, but we will see. With how good Love played, I think if the Packers are eliminated, they should just shut down Rodgers, but I know he doesn't want to. I know if the Packers have any chance, and they did get help yesterday a little bit. The Cardinals lost, which was big. The Falcons lost, which is big for the Packers. So, things like that did help the Packers, and, the Lions, I think they lost too, didn't they? So, pretty much everything that needed to happen otherwise for the Packers this weekend went the way it should have. I think there was a few games we needed, I think, the Cowboys to lose. No, we needed the Cowboys to win. So it kind of worked out. So whatever. Either way, Packers needed to win this one, and they still didn't win. So, I don't know what they should do. If Rodgers is hurt, you got to shut him down. But if there is hope, I get it. You got to play Rodgers. But from what I saw, Love played good enough to just, let Rodgers heal and see what the kid can do. He had 2 drives. He scored 10 points. All his throws were really, really accurate except for the one to Watson in the end zone. The one that Aaron Jones dropped was right on the money. So for me, it's plan for the future, kind of figure out what you have when having Love and see what the kid can do. But Rodgers out there with a broken thumb, and now with the ribs, it's just he's falling apart. You can't keep throwing him out there. He's gonna get hurt. You can see that Love's more mobile. You can see that he's got a little rapport with Watson. I know he has one with Dobbs for when Dobbs comes back, maybe next week. So this offense could kind of get its stride here, getting its other guy back, and then we'll see what can happen. 5 games left. Packers pretty much have to win out like it's been for the last 3 weeks. They keep saying, well, there's still hope. There's still hope. Well, there comes a time where that hope just ends, and you got to just face reality and figure out what you're going to do in the future. Firing Joe Barry should be pretty much step one. The coverage scheme sucks. You can't have Jair Alexander playing zone 15 yards off a guy on 3rd and 7 every single time. And he's just not enthused to play. You can see it in the body language. These guys are out of position, and they don't like feeling like that because they want to have success. So, and then if you're going to play zone, you have to stop the run then. You might give up some things in the pass game because there's, soft areas in the zone, but then you have to stop the run. Well, you give up 363 yards rushing. What are you even good at doing? What is your strength? And with Joe Barry's defense, I don't see one at all. And sometimes you can say, okay, well, there's a strength here, so we have weaknesses here. They just have weaknesses everywhere and strengths nowhere. So I don't know what LaFleur can do. Jim Leonhard just didn't get the Wisconsin Badgers head coaching job, so maybe he goes after Jim Leonhard again. That was his first selection for defensive coordinator before he took Joe Barry from the Rams. So maybe that's an option, but we will see what the Packers do. Definitely have to clean this defense up. 7 first-rounders on that back, or on the defense in general. I know Gary's out and Stokes is out and Devontae Wyatt isn't starting, but still 7 first-rounders on that defense. And then with an offense with Rodgers, the Packers should not be in this position they're in. And for everybody, it is new territory, and it's just about what are they going to do to get out of this, or what are they going to do to progress in the future. Can't have another season like this next year, or a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. So we will see what the Packers do, and hopefully we got the Bears next week in Chicago. I know Rodgers wants to play. I know he wants to. I own you. I know it. I get it, but Packers have to do what's best for his health, best for the team, and see what Jordan Love can do. I know, but against Justin Fields, Packers might be chasing around another quarterback all day like they were last night. So we will see. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Go Packers, go. Maybe we'll get them next year. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.